How long must we sing this song? Long time now. Half-life of plutonium's 1,000 years. More than 1,000 fucking years. Sorry, Bono. And no W, I didn't say Sonny Bono. I said, sorry, Bono. Before I get going up on this fucking rant of mine, I'm going to talk about a national fucking grid and the health issues that truly are at risk in the food chain, which this is so fucking penetrated, and the fucking pathetic fucking nuclear regulatory committees that we have been lied to that said that out there. Before that, I want to tell everybody, number one, I had 2 grandsons born. Last 2 of them in the week. You know, and yes, I live in Utah, and they're not Mormons. I left the Mormon church at 14 years old. My father was killed by nuclear fallout. Those little girls of mine, you know, they're grown women having their babies, were so close to my father when he died. It was so catastrophic to watch a man in perfectly good condition. They were so in love with him. It devastated them. And they both had little boys within 1 week apart. Both named him after him. So I thought, well, I'm going to stop and I'm going to get me some Guinness. And I'm a Christian and celebrate. But I got me this instead. I mean, I am in Utah. Polygamy Porter, and yeah, thanks, you're welcome for the free advertising, Wasatcher, which is good beer. And so I'm going to christen them little boys right now in the honor of the atomic veterans. Life continues. Yeah, they call me Lost Boy in Manhattan when I'm there. You know, I left the church. I still live here right here. We'll let this foam down. But I want to talk about the national grid. And I get emails all over, oh, fuck, you can't deliver fucking stuff from the West out here where you live. Well, let me tell you, motherfuckers. Number one, I live in the Western United States. The greatest, grandest natural resources on the face of the fucking earth are right here. And, you know, we can't fucking use one. We're already fucking doing it. We're already doing it. Any of you guys who watch my videos, when you go to my channel and watch that early video that comes right up on the screen, like, what is that? Watch it all the way through. It's very metaphorical and symbolic to how we get freaking out here west, like we're nobody. And the Easterners are like, oh, we're all that, blah, blah, blah. I used to get it on Wall Street all the fucking time. You know, I used to laugh my fucking ass off at the fucking ignorance and the fucking arrogance. Here in the Western United States, this guy emailed me the other day, says, oh, you can't deliver stuff from the West. Hello? The fucking greatest coal mines in the world right here in fucking Wyoming. We send literally out of one pit thousands and thousands. Where do you think the coal's coming from you burning? You think you're mining it all in West Virginia? Fucking morons. People kill me. Look, we can do a fucking national fucking grid. Why don't we? Why don't we? Because the fucking hierarchy up there who spent 30 years sucking up this fucking bubble of fucking strength and fucking power won't have fucking allow it. It took 30 years. Look, in order to have a system like they have with the 1% super wealth, you have to impoverish your fucking masses. They are the energy complex. As he told us, beware of the military industrialized complex, which we're fucking there. What about the energy industrialized complex? That's what starts, just like they gathered up all the fucking streetcars in the 1940s. That is real. That is true. And boneyarded them. Fucking do your homework, do your research on this before you start coming at me with this bullshit. We could do a national grid. Well, I'm a big fan of, you know I'm all turned off on cable news. Everybody's like, where do you get your news source? I watch a lot of PBS. I read a lot of fucking newspapers. I'm a fan of the New York Times. I'm a fan of the Washington Post. I freaking read a lot of newspapers. I love PBS. I love their news hour. I love it. I mean, the work they do, Ken Burns, oh, wow, how good is he? Look, I do watch Spitzer because I like him and I've always liked him and I always thought he's pragmatic. But last night he puts on this guy, we got the smartest guy we can find, a fucking Johan Bjorn fuck from Denmark. My bloodline's by line or Danish. But anyway, he comes on, I'm an economist, I'm a fucking environmentalist. Fuck, if he's a fucking economist, I'm a fucking Republican. It was pathetic. It's the same old arguments. Fuck, hello, Spitzer. This is not 1982, and you're not a fucking Princeton in your debate society. You need to move into fucking 2011. Out west here, we are using sun. We are using wind today. Today, we have solar farms. We have, I mean, we're not as dependent on this freaking stuff as people think we are. The technology exists. Go to Berkeley. Check out Tesla. Go check out that Tesla car. And any people who have ever seen this thing or got to drive it, I've got to ride in it. Wow. This technology exists. And it's cheap. We're using it today. We have enough solar and wind in Texas and New Mexico, and Arizona. All we need is a fucking national grid, which could easily fund it, as I talked about before. We could do an IPO via the bond market, give a guaranteed small percent of interest. We could tie coal back in. And coal, I'm all for coal. We could clean up coal. We have the technology to clean it up 99%, but we just need to spend the money to fucking do it. So I don't want to hear these old, tired, backward fucking arguments. Nuclear energy is outdated. Now, granted, we can't go back, the ones that are already built, but we sure can update these fuckers. And these fucking morons over there in fucking Japan that fucking just let this spew. Where is the fucking whole world? We could have had a containment. Hell, I'm a fucking contractor. I've been a plaster stucco contractor for 35 fucking years, off and on. You know, a derivative trader and a plaster, both of them for years and years. I balanced both careers my entire year. I've been on fast track projects. I've seen what people can do. We could have fucking contained that, even if though we had to take a chunk around out of the ocean and water contained it. You know, even if we had to go a mile around, it could have been done by now. You fuckers are killing us. You're fucking murdering us. It's disgusting. Look, the energy complex that exists, their knees start fucking snocking. They get all for, oh God, you're going to put a crack in our, we are the natural gas industry. We are the oil industry. We are the fucking coal industry. Oh, fuck. And this asshole says, oh God, we've had deaths in China. Coal's fucking causes all these deaths and pollute. No shit. Don't compare us to fucking China. Please, this is the fucking United States. We could do anything we set our fucking minds here too. And fucking Japan over there, I don't know. Maybe they're paying us back for dropping the fucking bombs. I don't know, it's sickening what but they're doing it to their own fucking people. It's grotesque. It is in the fucking food system. But I want to christen these two little boys to all the atomic veterans. To all of them. Not just my father. And I want to read something out of my book that I think is really prevalent today. My book, Post-Ignorance. Maggie and Digger. That's what everybody called my mother and father. I dedicate this book to my father, Dwayne Edwin Blanche, the most incredible, kind, strong, loving man I have ever known. He looked like Elvis Presley with muscles. He had a wit like Mark Twain and a deductive thinking mind like Freud. But most of all, he loved people. He loved children, not just his own, everyone's. He was a man who feared no one and stood in his ground in the face of uphill battles. He died with honor, real honor. He lived with passion throughout his life. His brilliant life was taken by neo-ignorant fake patriots with a Freudian agenda. He lives in all of us who despise false heroes, who hate war and ignorance, and the fake deniers with yellow ribbons. He, like all the atomic veterans drafted into false battles, lives in all of us. And as sons and daughters and nephews and nieces and grandchildren and friends of any man or woman whose life has been taken, pained and altered by the ignorant past and present, have an obligation to their offspring or friends' offsprings, whether it is 1 generation or 10 generations removed, to stand and scream as loud as we can scream, this is wrong. And we are the post-ignorant few who fully intend to expose you for what you are, co-conspirators to murder. And the fucking nuclear energy and you fucking assholes that get on fucking TV and promote and spew bullshit and lie about scientific fucking data and fucking lie and dilute fucking down through the media, you are co-conspirators to murder, to mass murder like this asshole gets on. Fuck, nuclear energy doesn't kill, but this is going to kill millions. This will kill millions. It won't kill them just today. It's going to kill them 20 generations. Playing God motherfuckers. This isn't just about today. This shit stays in the food chain for 1,000 years. You are playing fucking God for fucking 1,000 years. 10, 20, our grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren's great-great-grandchildren. Who the fuck are you fucking evil, lying, dilute down motherfuckers? Here's to you guys. Here's to you.